On it. I'm late on it. I'm late on it, but we're here to talk about it. I talked about it when he got locked up. We're going to talk about it now. So, internet money rapper Rot Ken sentenced to 20 years in prison from armed burglary case. Now, I talked about it when he got locked up, and we did the video on it. So, it's only right that I cover it now. I know I've been late. Hold on one second. I know I've been late. You know what I'm saying? It's life. Shit been going on. But let's talk about it now. Let's just get straight into it. I ain't gonna waste too much of your time. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Cat A trying to run up a ton, the young done. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, help your boy out, help your boy grow. You know what it is, you know I'm the kid, you know I'm talking about itty bitty flair. So, internet money rapper Rock Ken, also known by his legal name of Kenneth Morris Williams, has been handed a severe prison sentence. According to documents revealed by Hip Hop DX, it has been confirmed that he has been sentenced to 20 years. This is a significant portion of his life, considering the young rapper is just 20 years old. Damn, he getting out that folded. Damn. Rock Ken's charges are related to a burglary incident in Richmond County on June 3rd, 2021. The sentence gave out by the court is a harsh one. It consists of 15 years of burglary in the first degree and an additional 5 years for the possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. In total, the amount of the daunting 20-year prison term. Rock Ken's incarceration officially started on October 2nd. This day marked the abrupt end of his freedom and the start of what is likely to be a challenging period of confinement. However, the artist now faces a long road ahead, the possibility of release only coming into view in July 2032 at the earliest. The news of his sentencing has sent shockwaves through the social media and his fan base. Moreover, this leaves many to wonder about the fate of his career and the impact this legal battle will have on his reputation. For someone who once enjoyed the limelight, these legal troubles have unquestionably altered the course of his life. For context, Rock Ken had been arrested in June in connection to a murder of a 24-year-old man in Augusta, Georgia. The Augusta Press reported that the incident, which occurred in broad daylight. Reportedly, Rock Ken and an accomplice allegedly ambushed two men in April. Tragically, one man, Uzani Unasa, bruh, if I mispronounced your name, I apologize, lost his life in a brutal attack. The driver, Kobe Burns, managed to escape, but in his shocked state, he crashed into nearby trees, leading to DUI charges. Rock Ken's IG page has been flooded with comments of support. 20 years in prison, fam. Why? One fan wrote. Free Twin, another said. Meanwhile, in regards to bro, we ain't here to talk about YNW. Listen, I get it, maybe because they took people's lives. Y'all trying to group this into, and I say maybe, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to group this into one, but now we not doing that. Now, Rock Ken, man, hey, listen, I was not too familiar with you. I said this in the last video. Internet money, they're cool, whatever, but I was not super familiar with you. It just sucks, bro, because I guarantee a lot of people was depending on you. A lot of people wanted you to win. You was taking care of a lot of people, and yeah, like, you gone and you locked up. And like I said, a lot of the time we running outside, we wild, we doing our thing, and it's yes. See, it's your life, but at the same time you got to be considerate of others. See, a quote that has been with me for a while is, or I started recently, like, just sitting there and pondering about is, sometimes you live so much for others that you forget how to live for yourself, and it's true in some aspects, but also you gotta find a balance, I believe, because in this life you do live for others. You want to try to make sure everybody around you straight, all the people you love and care for. You want to make sure they're good and they're healthy. But if you are that meal ticket in a sense, you're doing very well to the point you could stretch out your hand and help other people and be the benefactor for others, you know what I'm saying? And make sure everybody's smooth, you know. With that being said, you try not to fuck that up. Now again, I don't know what street beef you got with them boys, or they was trying to take your life. I don't know exactly what was going on with their situation. You know what I'm saying? We could play semantics and allegedly is all we want, but all we know is it was reported you and some other person took the life of one brother and one brother got away and crashed his car. If that's the case, you getting locked up for it. And you probably gonna be sitting there doing your time and say, was it really worth it? 20 years old, you young cat. You doing 20 years, you gonna be out when you 40. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, the 20s is when you learn, when you learn to be an adult, bro. Because you fresh off being a teenager. You 20, you learning the adult world. Yeah, you in college, all that shit. You ain't grown, nigga. You learning how to be an adult. You're learning how to adult. That's what your 20s are. Learning how to adult and figuring shit out. That wasn't taught to you in the textbook. That it's not on Google. You just trying to figure your shit out. And you're realizing some shit. That's basically what your 20s is. And developing connections. That's what your 20s is. Now, with that being said, hey, to the family who you lost your child, my condolences to you. And you probably got some solace and some closure with the fact that Mr. Rock King got locked up for taking your child's life. And like I said, I don't know if your child was in the streets. I don't know if your child was the aggressor. I don't know. We don't know. But at the end of the day, whichever family lost their loved one, bro, my apologies for that. And Rock Candy, you probably gonna sit there like, do you fumble the bag? See, a lot of the time we just go and we do some shit and we don't think about, is it worth it? Don't get me wrong. If a motherfucker try to take my life or anybody I care about, I'm on go. I ain't mad at you if that was the situation. Handle business. Go handle your business. I ain't telling y'all go do something to people. I ain't saying that, but I could understand if somebody tried to take your life or take somebody you really care about and you went out there spinning. Hey, I ain't condoning the behavior, but I understand. I ain't gonna look at you and demonize you like motherfuckers ain't never had them thoughts before. You heard me? But with that being said, bro, hey, a lot of people depend on you. You know what I'm saying? He was in a good position. I don't know how much family members you had. But hey, it might be a tough time for some people. Some people might have to go back to doing some stuff they didn't want to do. And that's it. It ain't your fault, but there's a lot of repercussions, however the fuck you say that word. See, in science class when they say every action has an equal and opposite reaction, yeah, that's great when you saying that shit, when you putting some shit on a Bunsen burner and mixing some chemicals and shit, but that shit really speak for life. So, and sadly with this, it might have an equal and opposite reaction to your family or to whoever else that really care for you. We just gotta wait and see what happens with that. But Rakim, man, hey, hold your head up high. If you could get out in 2032, get out, man. Hey, you don't deserve to be in that shit for 20 years, bro. 20 years is ridiculous. I'm not saying getting that nigga some little time, but 20 years, especially being a young cat, bro, is crazy. It's like what I said with the Keefe D situation. This man is 60 years old. You get this nigga life for what? You could go ahead and give him life. He been lived. He been lived. He's 60. He lived. What else? My nigga about to go out of retirement. Hey, but it is what it is, gang. All I really gotta say is, hey, gonna see a lot of these rappers, man. Hey, their story ain't the same. But yeah, man, what y'all feel about that? Put this in the comments down below. Check out the links in the description. Besides all that, you already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood cat 8 signing out for today. The Black TJ there while I'm doing this thing. My name is Bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You try to hear a little bit more to hear me. And I'm going slimes on peace, y'all, gang. Aye.